Good afternoon and welcome to Western Carolina University, where 600 of our 2019 graduating seniors are just half an hour away from walking across the stage. Thank you so much for joining us for our pre-show coverage of Western Carolina's 2019 undergraduate commencement. My name is Lyndon Jones, and we're looking forward to another memorable day for so many of our students here at Western Carolina. We're live for the second commencement ceremony today, where we will be celebrating our undergraduate students from the colleges of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Sciences. Today marks the end of a 4 or sometimes 5-year journey for the class of 2019. We're going to be sharing the stories of some of our graduates today as we prepare for the ceremony. But first, we are excited to welcome WCU's Interim Chancellor, Dr. Allison Morrison-Shetler. Thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome. It's fun to be here.
And you've been the Interim Chancellor for about 17 months now. What's been your favorite part?
Oh, always working with the students and the faculty, of course, and the staff. But the students really make it a lot of fun, and I've had tremendous opportunities to work with every type of student across the university in every discipline. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, as a student, we love having you.
Thank you.
Well, on a more personal note, what do you do in your free time when you're not here?
Well, we're in the most beautiful part of the state of North Carolina, so hiking is absolutely my number one thing to do. But interestingly enough, I also like to be inside, and I'm a quilter, so I love quilting. Mm-hmm.
You make your own quilts?
I do, and a lot of them.
How can I get a quilt?
Well, we need to talk about that later.
All right. Well, more importantly, let's talk about experiential learning, which is something we do here at Western a lot with internships, with study abroad programs. How does that change Western Carolina's atmosphere?
Well, we're an engaged campus, so internships and practicums, undergraduate research, service learning are really part of our DNA. And so we want every student that constantly have that kind of experience to have it, because that sets them apart when they go for jobs or want to go to graduate school. So really, you'll hear a lot about actual experiential learning here at Western, because it's such a big part of what we do, and it makes such a big difference in people's lives.
Absolutely. So Catamounts have that on their resume, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. As Dr. Morrison-Shetler said, experiential learning is one of the most important aspects of an education here at Western Carolina. 2 of our students from the College of Business took experiential learning to another level when they were hired to help with the North Carolina Economic Dashboard. This project has revolutionized the way local communities utilize data to help grow and strengthen their economies. Sean is one of our graduating seniors, and we'll have a chance to catch up with him and Daniel in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look at how they got involved with the project and what it has done for their academic careers here at Western Carolina.
Western Carolina University makes a priority of being a leader in economic development in the region. And traditionally, we tend to do that in lots of different ways, a lot of outreach programs. What was missing, though, was deploying the research capacity on campus to serve the economic development needs of the region. So out of that basic need, the Data Dashboard project sort of emerged.
So I'm the project lead on the North Carolina Data Dashboard, which is a data resource for the region to provide economic data to people who are interested in coming to Western North Carolina. And about a year ago, we hired Daniel and Sean to work on the team.
They're what I would call beyond data literate, okay? They're really data proficient.
How I got involved with the North Carolina Data Dashboard was kind of similar to Daniel, where we were informed about it in class that it was an opportunity for us to take as a student, do a little bit of work on the side. Wasn't sure if I wanted to do, the back-end database side or front-end visualization. Started out, just documenting the overall process of what people do and why. And then I kind of just developed a love for the back-end side of things and stuck with it from then.
So I work on the front end, which I'm also a senior data analyst, and we also have 2 junior data analysts working under me. We are powered by the back end. They give us several data extracts from our sources like Zillow, the BEA, or Fred, and then we use those to create our maps, charts, and lists of all different kinds of economic indicators for North Carolina, such as demographics, earnings, and healthcare data.
It was a little bit of a jumping off the deep end when we decided to move to a student-led team, but Sean and Daniel were really excited about the opportunity and eager to make a go of it. They're all students, so they clearly have lots of different competing demands on their time. Sean is heavily involved in the outdoor industry and in addition to his classwork. So it's surprising to me, given how much time and effort and energy that they're devoting to the dashboard, how successful they're also being in their academics and in their other activities that engage their lives.
Either one of them, at this point, could actually lead a small BI project. And that I find unusual at this age.
I have a really interesting decision to make. As I said earlier, one of my majors is computer information systems, which is how I got involved in this job. And the other touches on another interest I have, which is integrated health sciences. My vision is to be able to merge these two degrees and my job experience now. As you can imagine, healthcare is very interested in statistics, like just from basic things such as wait time and patient satisfaction. I would like to do that with a healthcare organization and just feel like I'm truly making a difference.
Those of you that know me know I love bicycles and riding bikes and the outdoor setting. So I'm really kind of holding out for those bigger companies. It's a really specialized, kind of narrowed in job. Hopefully I'll be able to go on and help a business or company in the cycling industry or outdoor industry make better decisions based on their data.
Being part of the dashboard for over a year now and kind of being part of its creation in the earlier stages, you really feel attached to it and you care about it a lot, and we want to see it grow. And as we leave and pass the baton off, and then as that baton's passed off yet again, we would love to see it grow, and it definitely has the potential to grow to the entire United States. It's great to know that more students are going to get to have the experience like us and just be more prepared for the business world.
We're now joined by Sean Duffy and Daniel Hartness. Sean, you are about to graduate. How does that feel?
It's crazy. It's gone by way too fast, and I don't know if I want to leave yet.
And you plan to graduate next December, right?
Yeah, that's right. Super excited.
I am so proud of both of you, really. But we are here to talk about the dashboard that you guys have created and how that has become part of the experiential learning experience here at Western. How did that add to your classroom experience?
Well, I would say it was unbelievable. The amount of professional experience that we were able to get is just next to nothing. Worked on it for a year, and it was the first time that I got real world experience working on a database with actual live data and serving it to a nice client.
Right.
So.
And so now when you go out into the workforce, you're already going to have that under your belt. Well, how did that really affect the community?
Well, a lot of people have benefited from it, such as the Henderson County in the Land of Sky region. They've been able to use our data in order to make decisions about their local economy and see where they're really thriving, and other local folks too.
All right, well, if I gave you $1 million, what would you do with it?
Buy a big house in the mountains and a bunch of mountain bikes.
Bunch of mountain bikes?
I would probably take most of it and pay off my student debt, and with the rest I would buy a Happy Meal from McDonald's.
I absolutely love that. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next graduate is a first-generation college student who found her passion by combining her love for sports and helping others. Katie Sapp is graduating with her degree in athletic training today. Let's take a look at Katie's journey here at Western Carolina.
I've always wanted to help people. My mom was in the healthcare field, so I wanted to follow her footsteps. I used to be like in my shell, introvert, and this has brought me out, and I'm much more of a people person now, so it's completely changed my perspective. It's great working with high school athletes all the way up to college athletes, seeing the different impacts that it has on everyone. I've also done the Good Sam Clinic for underprivileged people in the community who do not have health care. So on Tuesday nights at the Blue Ridge Clinic downtown, they have time for athletic trainers to provide services to help with chronic conditions or acute conditions that they cannot afford somewhere else. So they receive rehab and evaluation right there. We take care of them from injuries to mental health. So we're there for anything. We're basically like a parent in a way for them. It's been overall a great experience. I had a ton of hands-on. I worked alongside 4 certified athletic trainers as well as PT fellows, so I had tremendous amount of brains to pick. All of my professors here have been tremendous about everything, especially Tara Peterson. She's helped me a lot. I can go talk to her about anything. We also have a club called WADA, Western Athletic Training Association. So on Sunday nights, once a month, we all meet and do volunteer work or just sit there and talk, and it's been a great help. So I don't know where I'll end up, what state I'll be in, but ideally want to open up my own clinic where it's more focused on athletics and athletes of any age. And then I want to combine my AT and PT degree and be able to still have my own clinic as well as work out in the athletic field. I feel great about being a first-generation college student. My parents are very excited for me to finally achieve my dream and be able to do things that they would not be able to do. So it's been a great journey and I'm very excited for it. Well, I'm ready to walk across that stage and get my diploma and finally realize I've completed my 4 years here and that it's finally over and that I can finally celebrate that I have achieved my goal.
And we are back with Katie Sapp right here in person. You are about to graduate college. What has been your favorite part of WCU?
Oh man, I love the football games on Saturdays. That was my favorite thing. Also going to clinicals, seeing new things, that was absolutely amazing.
Right, so
Yeah.
clinicals for athletic training. Do you go to schools for that?
Yes, so I've been to local high schools, Cherokee High School. I've also been to the Air Force Academy, and then Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia, so I get a variety of experiences.
Okay, what's your favorite spot on Western's campus? If you had to give a newbie somewhere awesome to go, where would it be?
I would say the fountain. I love sitting there all the time and just laying out next to the fountain, watching people and hanging out. It's a
Right,
great
especially
place.
when people put dish detergent in the
Yes,
fountain.
yeah.
Just
definitely.
kidding. And lastly, I'd like to know, what are your future plans? Where are you headed after this?
So I'm going to Brenau University for Doctor of Physical Therapy school. I actually start Monday.
You start Monday?
Yeah, I start
This
Monday.
is very soon.
Yeah,
So
very
no time
soon.
off.
No time off.
And it's already a doctorate program.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we might as well just go ahead and call you Dr. Sapp.
Pretty much.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Sapp, for
Thank
talking
you.
with us today. We greatly appreciate you.
Thank
And
you.
happy graduation.
Thank you very much.
As most of you may know, last year we began the student scholarships as a part of the Lead the Way campaign. Tad Granton is an alumnus of Western Carolina University and was one of the many donors who supported our students financially. Let's take a quick look at what our student athletes had to say to Mr. Gratton when they found out he has been so generous in his support of Catamount Athletics.
I cannot adequately express how critical our scholarship campaign is for our university, for its enrollment, and for our students who are struggling to raise themselves up and pursue a better life. So let's talk action. Our top philanthropic priority for this campaign will be to raise a minimum of $50 million in private support for student scholarships.
Chancellor David O. Belcher and his wife Susan Brummel Belcher are announcing a $1.23 million commitment in cash and estate gifts to WCU's Lead the Way campaign.
One of the things that we can do if we have the means is help fund your journey here at Western.
So in 2015, I endowed a scholarship for high-achieving students with financial need. I needed financial support when I attended Western, so that was a natural fit for me.
You know, when you go out there and you give money to a boosters club, you think, well, I'm helping them win. What you're really doing is helping those kids win.
We do know that our giving allows others to pursue their dreams, and we have made a substantial additional gift as part of the Lead the Way campaign.
There's no way we could ever repay the university for what we received while we were here, but we try to give back.
Because every little bit counts. It's not about the dollar amount, it's about giving back and knowing that your contribution is making a difference.
I was a recipient of the Joan and Malcolm McNeil Scholarship as well as the Lovin Belcher Scholarship. Barbara Lovin and Belcher were two people that really set their mark on the paramedic program here at Western Carolina, so this scholarship meant a lot.
I was really excited that I received the Bronze and Betty Ray Scholarship. It's changed my life both academically and personally.
The scholarship has helped my networking and my community-based knowledge tremendously. I mean, the relationship that I have with the Silva community, the Asheville community. So this scholarship has gave me an opportunity to find who I am, to enlighten who I am and become the better version of myself.
Chancellor Belcher has taught us many things in his 6.5 years at Western. One of the most important lessons is that nothing matters more than the success of our students. Any gift can change the life of a student. And as always,
we're so excited to be joined by one of our student athletes who is graduating today. Christina Nicolai is one of many students, Nicolau, I know it's wrong. Christina Nicolau is one of many student athletes here at WCU who have benefited from the generosity of supporters like Ted Grattan. Thanks so much for being here today. Christina, how has your scholarship really changed your entire place here at Western?
First of all, I don't think that I would be here without my scholarship. I wouldn't have really considered running and taking that next step in college. So really it got me here and allowed me to stay here and fall in love with this place.
Right, and you are a student athlete, but what do you do here?
So I run cross country and track and field, and so I run anything from the 800 up to the 5K.
What's your favorite?
The 800 for sure.
You don't like 5Ks?
No.
The longer the worse, right?
Yeah, the longer the worse for me, but I'll do it if I have to.
Well, my coach always told me the quicker you run, the sooner you're done.
Yeah, no, I've heard that. Yeah, that's very true.
Well, while you've been here at Western, who's been your greatest mentor? Teacher, coach?
Wow,
it's a big question.
Yeah, it is
pressure.
a big question. No, I have had actually one thing that's been cool. I've had a coach change each year almost, and so I have actually each one of those coaches played a big part in my life.
So all of them are equally
Yes.
as important.
Yes.
All right, and if you have one piece of advice for those who have not graduated yet, what would it be?
To put your education first. A lot of the times, especially as a student athlete, it's really easy to put that first. So just to put your education first and get out the door.
Well, thank you so much. We are so glad that you got your scholarship and that you were here at Western.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. We just want to say thank you one more time for everyone who has stepped up and led the way and gave students a chance at something that will truly change their lives. It's on days like today that we realize why we need to support higher education. Now, we're only minutes away from our first commencement ceremony, but we have a special surprise guest joining us this afternoon. Brandon Truitt is an alumnus of WCU and has spent the last 2 years reporting the news on WNCT in Greenville, North Carolina. Brandon has been a very active alumni, even coming back to host our live coverage of the Great American Solar Eclipse. So, you are an anchor in Greenville, North Carolina.
Well, we just wrapped up there actually, and I just moved, this is I guess new for people, but I just moved to Providence, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
I know, way far away. North Carolina's my comfort zone, so we're moving out of it a little bit.
I support
But
that.
It was great. You brought up that Great American Solar Eclipse. That was an amazing event to be here on campus and do, so it's a lot of fun, something I'll never forget, but it's good to be back. My brother's graduating today.
What is he graduating with?
He's graduating from the business school, a marketing degree.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, over my head. Listen, I just talk for a living, so he does the hard stuff.
Well, I hope to also talk for a living, and I'm from Greenville, so we have a lot in common.
Oh, no way. Well, you've been doing good. I watched you this morning. I think you've been doing really well.
Thank you. I feel famous now.
Stop. You're doing really good.
Well, what was your favorite part of Western here as an undergrad?
Oh my gosh, I think it'd have to be the people, you know? Like, there's something about when you leave and you've developed those connections, and then the opportunities the school gives you to go through some pretty unique things with those people. I think it's really, really neat. You know, I was in the Macy's parade with the band. I'm stoked they're going back this year. I got to do a lot with Chancellor's Ambassador and things like that. And of course, some unique stuff with the communications department. So I think it's...
Did you do an internship with the communications
Yeah, I
department?
did 2 internships.
Where did you
So
intern?
I was down in Greenville, South Carolina with WIFF, so people who live throughout Western North Carolina get that station here. And then I interned at Fox 5 Atlanta. So that was a bigger market experience, and it taught me a lot, and the school certainly helped me get that. And it's a lot. There's a lot of pressure now. It's way different than like when my parents went to school and got those internships. It's a lot more competitive. Technology plays a role in a new way. So the department really did kind of help me out in getting it.
Absolutely. And Western focuses so highly on that experiential learning that as Catamounts, we have a better resume than, a lot of people going out there.
It's really competitive, and those professional development courses that you don't really think about playing a big role. So yeah, I learned a ton. I'm excited for my brother and the other graduates today. It's a big moment. I remember graduating like it was yesterday. It's been almost 3 years. That's kind of crazy. But
well, thank you so much for coming on and speaking with us, and congratulations to your brother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. And thank you to all of you for joining us as we shared the stories of some of our graduates. It's a big day for so many students, and we can't wait to see their faces as they walk across the stage. We'll be back in a few minutes to kick things off, and as always, go Cats!
Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, the graduating students have now assembled for the 2019 spring undergraduate commencement exercises for the Colleges of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Sciences.
Please remain standing as we each pause for a moment of silent reflection on the special meaning of this day. Thank you. And please join in singing the national anthem led by newly minted WCU graduate, Ms. Kayla Almond, who received her Bachelor of Arts in Music at our 10 a.m. ceremony this morning.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Graduates and distinguished guests, it is a pleasure and an honor to welcome each of you to the 2019 Spring Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony for students in the College of Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Sciences at Western Carolina University. I will apologize, I have a somewhat deep, sexy voice today because I've got the Cullowhee crud. Sorry. Please allow me to recognize members of the Platform Party who do not have speaking roles in the commencement program. I ask them to stand and remain standing as I call their names, and please hold your applause until I have introduced them all. First, members of Western Carolina University's Board of Trustees. Mr. Bryant Kinney, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Bob Roberts, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Mrs. Grace Battle, Member of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Hayden Bullock, Member of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Casey Cooper, Member of the Board of Trustees. Ms. Rebecca Schlosser, Member of the Board of Trustees. Mr. David Rode, Student Government Association President and Member of the Board of Trustees. Next, WCU Administrative Staff. Dr. Sam Miller, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Mr. Mike Byers, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance. Ms. Laurie Lewis, Vice Chancellor for Advancement. Dr. Richard Starnes, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Patricia Bricker, Associate Dean of the College of Education and Allied Professions. Dr. George Brown, Dean of the David Orr Belcher College of Fine and Performing Arts. And Dr. Farzani Razagi, Dean of Hunter Library. Representing all faculty, Dr. Brandon Schwab, Associate Provost. Dr. Risa Chandler, Chief Faculty Marshal, Dr. Damon Sink, Faculty Senate Chair, and representing all staff, Ms. Natalie Broom, Staff Senate Chair. Assisting with diplomas, distribution of diplomas, Dr. Lowell K. Davis, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Success, Dr. Larry Hammer, Registrar, Mrs. April Newland, Conferral Specialist. Please join me in recognizing these institutional leaders. Mrs. Carolyn Coward, member of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, will now bring greetings from the board and from the Office of the President.
Good afternoon, and greetings from the UNC Board of Governors. To you, graduates, to your families and friends, WCU alumni, Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, Board of Trustees, university faculty and staff, and members of the Platform Party. It's a pleasure for me to bring a message of greetings and congratulations from the UNC System Interim President Bill Roper, the staff of the System Office, and the UNC Board of Governors Chair Harry Smith, and all my fellow members of the Board of Governors. To you graduates, it's a delight to look around today and see the joy on your faces and the faces of your family members and friends, and to share your excitement with you. Collectively, we acknowledge the plain old hard work it took to get you to this point. We honor you today for the commitment you have demonstrated to better your life by obtaining your degree. Doing so, you not only have done something important for yourselves and your families, but you have accomplished something that improves your and our communities and our world. As individuals, each of you has much to celebrate, but Western Carolina University has also reached great milestones too. I want to just mention a few of those today. Western Carolina University was recently ranked as one of the top public universities in the South by U.S. News and World Report. That deserves a round of applause. UNC has been designated as a voter-friendly campus by nonpartisan national organizations for the university's emphasis on encouraging civic participation among its students. Also, for the 14th year in a row, 14 years, WCU students are among the nation's leaders in participation in the National Conference on Undergraduate Research, the top research event for undergraduate students in the nation. Great things are happening in Cullowhee and across North Carolina. Collectively, our 17 UNC campuses comprise a public university system that is among the best in the country. You will receive the benefit of that reputation as you go into the workforce or continue your education. As you go about living your lives, I encourage you to take the time to savor the memories of your time as a WCU student. Stay connected to this university and the people you met here who have been important in your life. And please come back to Cullowhee as often as you can. Congratulations and enjoy this great day.
Thank you, Mrs. Coward. We certainly appreciate your participation in our ceremony today and your words of congratulations to our students. And thank you. Please join me in thanking Mrs. Coward for her work in the governor's body. It's a really important body here in North Carolina. So thank you very much. Mrs. Pat Kamerling, Chair of the WC Board of Trustees, will now bring greetings from the board.
Thank you, Dr. Morrison Shetler. To our graduates and their families, to the alumni, to Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, and to this university's distinguished faculty and staff and members of the Platform Party, it is my great honor to bring greetings, congratulations, and well wishes on behalf of the Western Carolina University Board of Trustees. I have the privilege of serving as chair of the Board of Trustees and am a proud alum of this institution. And it gives me immense pleasure to see so many future alumni out here this afternoon. Graduates, more than 1,400 of you are receiving undergraduate degrees on this glorious Cullowhee weekend. It is time to celebrate an ending, the earning of your degree. It is time to applaud your hard work, your commitment, time, energy, and passion. And it is time to commemorate a new beginning, the start of the next chapter of your life. Western Carolina University has shaped your personal journey. No matter where life takes you, I know you will find that Western has prepared you well for what lies ahead. As an alum, I know what you know, that Western Carolina is a very special place. And you are now an important part of Western's extraordinary history. I urge you to make a pledge today to remember and give back to your alma mater. Your experience here will resonate and make a difference throughout your entire life. I want to encourage you to do one more thing. Take a moment to acknowledge and say thank you to those who supported you, your parents, your family, friends, and the faculty and staff here who have nurtured you. No doubt there were a few tough days where one of them made all the difference. We are all very proud of you. You have proven that you have what it takes to make a success of whatever you set out to achieve. I grew up on a farm not far from here, where we had fresh milk every day. As warm milk is cooled, the cream rises to the top. Butter comes from this cream, so it's the most sought after part of the milk. I challenge you today to be the cream, to work harder, show up earlier, give just a little bit more than what is expected of you. Be the cream, rise to the top. Set your course to build on what you have learned here, to make a difference in your world. Congratulations, graduates. Now go out there and make us proud.
Thank you, Mrs. Kamerling, and we certainly appreciate your participation in our ceremony and bringing greetings from the Board of Trustees. And I'd like you all to join me also in thanking Mrs. Kamerling for 2 years of being the board chair. This is her last commencement of her tenure as board chair, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. At this time, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, Dr. Carol Burton, will introduce this afternoon's commencement speaker.
Good afternoon. Each year, a graduating WCU student is selected to deliver remarks to our graduating class and guests. We invite submissions from all of our graduating students, and a committee of faculty and staff from across campus review those submissions. Without fail, the committee receives entries from remarkable students in all of our colleges and are faced with the difficult task of selecting a speaker. I would like to thank the Commencement Speaker Committee of 2019 for its hard work in choosing a dynamic, energetic, and dedicated student speaker for this spring's afternoon commencement ceremony. The student selected is from the College of Business, majoring in computer information systems. He has truly made the most of his time here in Cullowhee, staying actively involved in campus clubs and organizations, including the Inspirational Gospel Choir, Project CARE, Cat Camp, and the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. The Western Carolina community is proud to congratulate this student on his many achievements, and all those we know await him in the future. Graduating Catamounts, faculty, staff, and esteemed family and friends, please join me in welcoming Mr. Antonio Maurice Oakley, Jr. to the podium. Before I yield the microphone, I would like to present Mr. Oakley with this plaque on behalf of WCU and the Academic Affairs Division, commemorating your selection as the 2019 Spring Commencement Speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Antonio Oakley Jr., and I am a graduating senior majoring in Computer and Information Systems from Charlotte, North Carolina. I know that most of you have traveled long distances to be here, so I would do my best not to keep you all too long. However, I did grow up in a black church, and if you know anything about my beautiful people, we love to take our time. So we will see how this goes. I must begin by saying thank you. I thank God because I would not be here graduating today if it wasn't for the calling and direction He has placed over my life. A special thank you. A special thank you to my beautiful parents, family, and friends, because if it was not for their love and guidance, I definitely would not be here today. A special thank you to the many departments that have been instrumental in my growth and development, such as Intercultural Affairs, Counseling and Psychological Services, Residential Living, Mentoring and Persistence to Success, and others. These departments have given me the necessary skills to be a leader and have empowered me to believe that I was capable of being your 2019 graduation speaker. Thank you to the graduating class of 2019. You are all a part of my family now. I call you all brothers and sisters because if it was not for the laughs, uplifting conversations, late night study sessions, and camaraderie amongst us, I would not be here today. Seeing you all here is a testament to your hard work and your diligence. To the Commencement Speaker Selection Committee, it is an honor to have been able to greet my class with a few words. When you chose me, you chose the thousands of young boys and girls who are the underdog, the black men who thought they were not good enough, and the students who could have never imagined they would have the opportunity to be the first in their family to say they have earned a college degree. Speaking to you all here today is a significant accomplishment in my life. There were times in my life that I did not think I would have made it to graduation. In high school, I was not the person you see in front of you today. I was a kid who lacked self-confidence, self-love, and a sense of who I was. I was someone who never really tried and hid himself in the back of the crowd. I was not the all-star student. I did not have the multitude of scholarships or acceptance letters from numerous universities. I graduated high school with just an average GPA, and I was not involved with any clubs or organizations. I was invisible, or at least it felt like it. I remember being at my senior awards ceremony, watching everyone win awards, celebrate where they were going to school, and get noticed for their scholarships. While I was sitting there, one question crossed my mind. Who do you want to be? At the time, I could not fully answer that question. I didn't even know who I was, much less who I wanted to be. But I did know I wanted to go to college. So, in May of 2014, Western Carolina University decided to take a chance on me. WCU saw potential in myself that I did not see. So, here I am, first-generation college student, in this place surrounded by trees and large mountains. I did not know what to expect. I remember I was in the car, passing the Boston Gap with my mother. She looked at me, I looked at her. She said, "I love you, and I will always be there for you. But the next time I'm driving up here is for your graduation." I nodded my head and said, "Yes, ma'am." As I reached this beautiful campus, I was in awe. There was nothing around that looked familiar to me. Now, I know Charlotte is not the biggest city, but Cullowhee was totally new. I had never seen so much open space of bugs this big. I was in this new place that was completely out of my comfort zone with this newfound freedom and responsibility that I had no idea how to handle. The Academic Success Program was one of the first groups that helped me navigate WCU. ASP provides students with the opportunity to begin their college experience a couple of months early and helps prepare them for their academic success. ASP did this for me, of course, but little did I know, it had also prepared me for life. That summer, we lost a fellow classmate, Tim Adams. He was full of energy and happiness and taught me that you cannot be scared to live. With those lessons, I entered my freshman year full of expectations. That first fall semester, I had dreams of what my college experience was gonna be like. I was gonna be in every club, join a Greek organization, get a job on campus, be on the social scene, and get straight A's. I had big dreams. Keyword is dreams. I did so much my freshman year that I became over-involved and forgot my purpose for being here, which was to graduate. I tried to join a fraternity my freshman year, and I clearly was not ready. But let's be clear, it happened my second year. I got a job on campus and worked way too many hours. I could not keep up with my social life, and those straight A's I wanted, they did not happen. I quickly learned that college was not a game, and that classes required a sense of discipline and dedication that had not been demanded from me before. I found myself at rock bottom, second semester of my sophomore year. My academics were declining, and I was once again lacking self-esteem, and I felt like I was letting my family down. I had dreams, but what I did not know was that I had to set goals. I did not realize that with every down, there was a possibility of up to follow. With every left, there was a right, and that there would be numerous challenges and growing pains. Denzel Washington once said, "Dreams without goals are just dreams. You must dedicate yourself to goals and set specific checkpoints." I realized I could do whatever I wanted to do if I made checkpoints. To succeed academically, I committed to studying. I locked myself in the library and became more open to criticism and feedback. I worked on me and trusted in my own potential. I was transparent with myself about what I was not doing and rebuilt my own self-esteem. I set goals and I tracked my progress. Hitting these goals helped me get my confidence back. Some students have straight A's or are on the dean's list, and they've worked hard for that. But some students like me have stumbled, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, we are all walking across the same stage and we are all catamounts. Oh. We go to college with the expectation that learning will only happen in the classroom. But so much of our learning is experienced through the extracurricular opportunities provided to us. For me, a lot of my learning has come from my immersion into the diverse and inclusive communities on campus. I've learned so much about responsibility, perseverance, mindfulness, and respect. This life experience has taught me that you should be an advocate for others even when the majority is against you. And I believe my fellow graduates have learned the same things. Graduates, I look at you all today and I see a people who have a great wealth of wisdom about life. People may say we are young or inexperienced, but we've learned so much in these past 4 or 5 years. I've grown at Western Carolina, and I know you all have too. The life lessons we've learned here will take us forward. So, you may all still be wondering, who are you? Who do you want to be? The answer I would give you is this: I am strong, confident, passionate, full of grit, and educated. I'm a man who will succeed because I am not afraid to fail. Graduating class of 2019, I want to leave you with this poem titled, "Don't Quit." When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learn. And in many a failure turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up when the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night slipped down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint and the clouds of doubt. And you can never tell how close you are. It may be near, but seems afar. So stick to the fight with your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Thank you for your time. Continue to go forward and be great.
Thank you, Antonio, for your thoughtful remarks. It is always a joy to hear our student speakers. And I remember Antonio back in the ASP days. I do. And I could tell then he was going to make a big difference in this world, and he has. At this time, Dr. Carol Burton will recognize the university scholars and begin today's presentation of candidates for degrees.
Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, it is my pleasure to recognize those students who enrolled as freshmen at Western Carolina University and who have completed their entire undergraduate careers with a perfect record, a 4.0 grade point average. Having consistently met the rigorous standards of our faculty, they deserve this special recognition as university scholars. Today, we have one student who reached this pinnacle achievement. I ask the following individual to stand and be recognized during the spring commencement. Taylor Louisbrand. Taylor? Hello? Taylor must still be studying, I don't know. We congratulate him. I now call upon the deans of the colleges to present to you the candidates for degrees within their respective colleges. Dr. Jill Granger, Dean of the Honors College.
I ask all candidates for degrees who are members of the Honors College to please stand and remain standing. Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler of the Honors College is proud to present candidates who will graduate with full honors. Candidates who are graduating with full honors are distinguished by the Honors Medallion.
Dr. Hai-Yang Chen, Dean of the College of Business.
Now I would like to ask all of candidates, by far the largest crowd in today's event, more than 300 of them, from College of Business, please stand. See how many of them here? Please remain standing. Dear Chancellor Morrison Shetler, on behalf of the College of Business, our great faculty, dedicated, talented, caring faculty, I would like to present this outstanding group of candidates for their Bachelor of Science degree and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree. Thank you.
Dr. Jeffrey Ray, Dean of the College of Engineering and Technology.
I ask all candidates for degrees from the College of Engineering and Technology to please stand and remain standing. Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, the College of Engineering and Technology is humbled and honored to present the next generation of engineering and construction professionals as candidates for their Bachelor of Science degrees.
Dr. Doug Keskila, Dean of the College of Health and Human Sciences.
Ask all candidates for degrees from the College of Health and Human Sciences to please stand and remain standing. Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, the College of Health and Human Sciences is proud, pleased, and privileged to present these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor in Social Work.
Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler, all candidates for degrees are hereby presented.
Thank you, Dr. Burton. I now ask all faculty to stand and remain standing in support of these graduates and as confirmation of their meeting the rigorous standards set forth by the university. I now ask all Western Carolina University alumni present today on the platform and in the audience to stand and remain standing as witness to the conferral of these degrees and the acceptance of these students into the ranks of the loyal alumni. Upon the recommendation of the faculty by the authority vested in me by the University of North Carolina Board of Governors and the Western Carolina University Board of Trustees, and upon their successful completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon these candidates the degrees for which they have been recommended, with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Please join me in congratulating our newest graduates. You may be seated. Graduates, each of you has worked diligently, passionately, and tirelessly, earning the distinct privilege to be seated before us today. You have believed in your dreams. You have set sights on your goals. You have completed all the difficult and necessary tasks to reach this day, a day that represents one of the most significant milestones in your lifetime, a milestone that makes possible a future of unlimited possibilities. It is your hard work and perseverance that is the main reason you are here today. The culmination of many long nights researching in the library, hundreds of hours of study and homework, many months in classes and experiential internships, hundreds of hours collaborating with classmates, numerous evenings attending special events on our campus, and the list goes on and on. You hung in there no matter how tough it got, working with tutors and advisors, meeting with professors and staff. You have worked so hard to make it to this day, and now you are here. As citizens of the world, we face many challenges and many opportunities. Excellent health care for a changing population, innovation in the age of automation and robotics, development of sustainable earth-friendly energies, access to affordable and high-quality education, construction and design of energy-efficient homes and buildings, and the continual discovery in how to maintain the beauty and the biodiversity of places like Western North Carolina, while simultaneously supporting a burgeoning hospitality and tourism industry. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Graduates, it's now up to you to create the world in which you wish to live. It is your freshly born ideas that will create sustainable environments. It is your vision of the future that will eliminate poverty and hunger. And it is your ability to take your educational experience and apply it to create international innovation and collaboration. And most importantly, it is your ability to believe in peace, justice, and equality that will make that a reality for all. Graduates, the future is yours, and the world is counting on you. We live in exciting times, a time where employment opportunities offer unique and fulfilling experiences. Many of you have already secured interviews or job offers, have plans to attend graduate school, or have come back to school recently to complete a degree you may have begun many years ago. Today, I want to share a few stories, just to give you a sense of how well WCU has prepared our graduates for the future and the sacrifices some of these individuals have made to reach this goal. Graduating with a degree in Computer Information Sciences, Sean Duffy has stayed very busy during his time at Western Carolina University. He's a senior data analyst and head of the back-end development team for the North Carolina Data Dashboard. He heads a team of 3 WCU students as they work to extract, transform, and load data, creating additional calculations where needed into a database that contains over 15 million rows of data already. A presentation by Sean and his teammate, Daniel Hartness, was the only student presentation selected for the Worldwide Data Vault Consortium Conference, an industry conference for professionals in the field. After graduation, Sean and Daniel will make their presentation at this conference in Stowe, Vermont. What a tremendous accomplishment. Not only has Sean done a stellar job applying his CIS skills to solve real-world problems, he also has worked with Basecamp Culloway for over 3 years, connecting his classmates with resources and skills for safely enjoying our beautiful landscape. Sean's talents have not gone unnoticed. He has been identified by many, both inside and outside the College of Business, as a rising star. We at Western Carolina University are so proud to see you strike out on this bright path, and so grateful for the many contributions you've already made to the campus community and beyond. Congratulations, Sean. Jacob Llewellyn graduates today with a degree in mechanical engineering from the College of Engineering and Technology. Outside of the classroom, Jacob has established himself as a leader, a role model, and a positive influence for his community and peers. Jacob was accepted to the Honors College during his freshman year, and during his junior year, he was inducted into WCU's Tau Beta Psi Engineering Honors Society, where he was elected president. Jacob sought other extracurricular activities and worked with WCU's SAE Baja team when they competed against other university teams in race competitions across the nation. Jacob worked at WCU's Hunter Library, where he transitioned from a position in circulation to a position in library systems. In his junior year, Jacob participated in an internship program working as an engineer at Livingston and Haven, a manufacturer of industrial hydraulic power units located in Charlotte, North Carolina. Upon graduation, Jacob will begin full-time employment with Crane Chemi-Pharma Resistoflex in Marion, North Carolina, where he'll work as a manufacturing engineer. Congratulations, Jacob. We are very proud of you. And Emma Hand is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Emergency Medical Care. Through this program, she completed 700 hours of clinical help in hospitals and ambulances. Emma has been strongly engaged during her time at Western Carolina University, both inside and outside the classroom. She was part of the Catamount Gap Honors College Learning Community in summer 2015, and she ran cross-country and track her freshman and sophomore years. Emma has made excellent use of her summers in the past couple of years. She took advantage of an opportunity to study abroad in Argentina, and Emma participated in the summer undergraduate research program. Emma somehow also finds time to serve as a tutor in the Writing and Learning Commons and as a Chancellor's Ambassador, serving as secretary in 2018 to 19. Emma is also an honors scholar. She will be attending Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine in Spartanburg, South Carolina, beginning in July, where she will be pursuing a Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. Emma hopes to become a pediatrician. Emma, on behalf of the Catamount Nation, congratulations. These stories represent just a few of the graduates that are seated before us today. As I look out at the passion and the energy, the hope and resilience on the faces before me, I must say that we are so proud of you, our Catamounts. Graduates, once upon a time, we stood before you to lead the way. Today, we stand behind you, ready to follow, and we stand beside you, ready to serve, as you lead us into the future. Congratulations, and go Cats! The time has come, and I ask all degree candidates to step forward to receive their diplomas.
Please note that those students graduating summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude wear the gold cord. Candidates who have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces wear the red, white, and blue cords. Some graduates are wearing cords, stoles, or pins denoting their participation in or affiliation with an organization. Since each individual graduate is recognized by calling their name as they walk across the stage, we ask the entire audience to respect the graduates and their families by refraining from the use of artificial noisemakers, such as air horns. We also ask that you remain seated and stay for the entire ceremony. From the Honors College, College of Business, Lauren Jace Davis, summa cum laude. Cherish Faith Deweese, cum laude. Catherine Louise Eady, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Faulkner, magna cum laude. William Dorrington Fisher, magna cum laude. Amy Nicole Fournier, cum laude. Christian Miles Greer, cum laude. Jonathan Edward Holden, summa cum laude. Mary Kathleen Johnson, magna cum laude. Katie Maria Leonard, magna cum laude. Jack Holden Lutz, magna cum laude. Bo Dalton Morgan, cum laude. Victoria Brooke Nardelli, magna cum laude. Derek Palayo Quezada, summa cum laude. Jamie Leanne Speth. Peyton Elizabeth Taylor, magna cum laude. From the College of Business, Samuel Anthony Adkins, cum laude. Jessica Shafa Akmal. Deanna Allen, magna cum laude. Angel Deona Allen. Haley Catherine Allen. Dylan Andrade. Nilda Lady Antonio Cabrera, cum laude. Daria Vladimirovna Arnott. Savannah Kate Arnold. Coleman Brian Arrowwood, summa cum laude. Michael Todd Atkinson, cum laude. Jonathan Richard Bador, cum laude. Julian Fitzgerald Bailey. Michael Christopher Baker. Jean Clifford Ballard III. Victoria Ann Bartholomew. Hannah Dawn Bartlett, magna cum laude. Henry William Bauer. Tanner Delane Beckett. Nicole Marie Benavides. Agnes Afriye Burko. Andrew Joseph Berkmeyer, magna cum laude. Alexander John Bogart. Victoria Grace Boston, magna cum laude. Christopher Albert Bolton. Deaton Sean Branham. Charles Wayne Bridges, Jr. Joseph Nathaniel Bridges. Kayla Marie Bright. Cynthia Diane Brigman. Erica Lynn Bristow. Dustin Bradley Bryant. Devin Andrew Brown. Tyler Glenn Brown. James Alexander Browning III. Melissa Molt Buchanan, summa cum laude. Anthony Dakota Birchfield. Paul Andrew Berger. Gabriella Renee Burmeister. Caleb Scott Cadu. Lucas Perry Campbell, cum laude. Thomas John Caprariello, Jr. Sarah Elizabeth Carrier. Austin Boyce Cash. Robert Watt Cates. Rachel Nicole Caudill. Megan Keeley Chadwick. Kyle Thomas Childers, cum laude. Kyle Stephen Chisholm. Jason Lawton Chubbuck. Maria Teresa Clayton, magna cum laude. Haley Nicole Clower. Nathaniel Wyatt Collins. Paul James Coyne. Don T. Krabari. Andrew Garrett Crow. Luis Fernando Cruz Mejia. Nathaniel Porter Dalton. Logan Blake Davidson. Samantha Jillian DeBonis. Robert Warren Decker III. Mandy Lee Deese. Brendan Christopher Dietz. Chase Hunter Devlin. Kyle Adam DeStefano. Elizabeth May Drivas, magna cum laude. Sean Patrick Duffy. Michael Cameron Duke. Tiffany Monique Dunham. Devin LaRon Ellington. Derek Ryan Ellison. Connor Logan Emerson. Kobe Ryan Fike. Jacob Ryan Finnerty. Elora Ann Florak. Monica Danielle Forbes Robinson. Tyler Cole Forrester. Leanda Grace Frady. Darrell Edward Freeland, Jr. Madeline Grace Furr, magna cum laude. Michael Patrick Gabbard. Hunter Nicole Gibbons. Matthew Alexander Giles. Joshua Franklin Gilreath. Taylor Madison Goebel. Lauren Elizabeth Grady. Maria Kelsey Gray. Manuela Barbara Green. Matthew Tyler Green. William Colton Greer. Allison Marie Guthrie. Megan Jade Hanvey. Savannah Ray Hargett. Shannon Ina Ann Heary. Alexandra Elizabeth Hefner. Jonathan Christian Hendricks. Austin Charles Hennessy. Brooke Case Hensley. Gracie Shea Hepler. Aaron Darnell Hicks. Allison Hunter Hildebrand. Kathy Jones Heiler, cum laude. Valerie Nicole Hoffman. Cecil Eric Consalvo Holman. Jason Matthew Hoos. Brenna Shea Horney. Morgan Catherine Howden, Cody Lee Hilton. Nina Marie Impagliatelli, cum laude. Lucas Bradley Eisenhower, magna cum laude. Maggie German. Jeanette Jimenez Paz. Sarah Elizabeth Jemison. Charles Everett Johnson III. Jeremiah Joseph Johnson. Michael Louis Remigoso Jubain. Blake Cherokee Kincaid. Kristen Carol Kaiser. Ethan Ryan Kramer. Chance Dumasnil Kewen. Sebastian Cole La Jeunesse, magna cum laude. Emily Lynn Lands. Mukelabai Lifuatila. Caitlin Rose Lingard. Anna Smith London. Clayton Storm Long. Stephen Nathaniel Long. Edna K. Loya Luna. Samuel David Lupton, cum laude. Ching Lee. Matthew S. Lyon. Adam Joseph Lytle. Rhonda Lorraine Lytle. Michelle Marie Macias. Arwin Savia Pritchard March, magna cum laude. Spencer Kyle Marr. Alexis Page Martin. Matthew J. Martin. Preston Lee Mashburn. Jordan M. Massenberg. Cheyenne Rose Matthews, magna cum laude. Ronan Angus May. David Alexander McClendon. Michael Wayne McCrae Jr. Alex Ryan McFalls. Peyton Harley McMullen, cum laude. Morgan Rayanne Melton. Hillary Ann Merritt, cum laude. Dylan Timothy Messick. Gary Lee Miller, cum laude. Jalen Kiera Montgomery. Whitney Elizabeth Montgomery. Brandon Seth Morrison. Kaylee Parker Mull, magna cum laude. Audrey Lee Mullins, summa cum laude. Dakota Logan Murray, cum laude. Victoria Cheyenne Myers. Benjamin Edward Nesbitt, magna cum laude. Taylor Ashton Nesbitt. Chrysula Irene Nicolau, cum laude. Nazir Nix. Luke Elliott Noland. Spencer Channing Norris. Connor Matthew O'Kane. Antonio Maurice Oakley Jr. William Tyler O'Neill. Justina Morgan Owens, cum laude. Leah Marie Parrish. Cameron Clark Payne. Benjamin Wallace Payton. Brittany Lane Pennell. Thomas Michael Pigg. Graham Asa Pollard, magna cum laude. William Ty Pruitt. Mason Alexander Pyron. Michael Caleb Queen. Dalen M. Reiner. Jesse Daniel Rich. Michael Ruben Rios. Levi Dylan Roberts. Bailey Elizabeth Alexandra Robinson, cum laude. Casey Driver Robinson, magna cum laude. Jacob K. Robinson. Devin Kenzie Rogers, magna cum laude. Jasmine Dominique Rogers. Madison L. Rogers. Mackenzie Grace Rose. Mary Elise Santa. Austin Jackie Satterfield. Mary Syke. Ethan R. Sell. Shelby Elaine Sheely. John Daniel Sheffield. Tessa Lee Shepard. Austin Chad Shuford. Shelby Keith Sifford. John Edward Sims II. Michael Edward Slee. Brianna Jean Smith, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Smith, cum laude. Samantha Marianne Smith, cum laude. Austin Trey Southard. Nicholas Allen Spangler. Casey Marie Spurgis. Jeremiah Tyzane Stevenson. Victoria Ann Stewart. Hannah Louise Strum, summa cum laude. Kelly T. Stiles Jr. Ariel Nicole Sullivan, summa cum laude. Hayden Michael Sutphin, cum laude. Austin Michael Teal. Jordan Nicole Tilley. Brooks Parker Treadaway. Abigail Trejo Medellin. Austin Lynn Truitt, cum laude. Brooke Tasia Tucker. Spencer Blake Turner. Morgan N. Valentine. Vanessa Aaron Vanderveer. Kylie Jean Vowell, cum laude. Christopher Logan Walker. Henry Jared Walls Jr. Jamae Alexis Ward. Kirk Dylan Ward. Molly Rose Ward, magna cum laude. Montana Rose Warren. Hunter Elizabeth Warwick. Brian Lamar Washington. Emily Elizabeth Watson. Molly Brooke Weatherman, cum laude. Alexa Marie Webb, magna cum laude. John Lawson Wedhoff, cum laude. Caroline Ruth Weeks. Richard Forrest Weeks, cum laude. Hannah Lee Wellborn Lewis, summa cum laude. Dawn Reese Westbrook, summa cum laude. George Taylor Whitbread. Zachary Grant Whitfield. Mary Catherine Whitley. Trinity K. Wiles, cum laude. Bryce Donovan Wilson. Matthew Daniel Wright, magna cum laude. From the Honors College, College of Engineering and Technology, Matthew Kevin Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Matthew Connor Hill, magna cum laude. Jacob Cameron Knapp, magna cum laude. Richard Ryan LaValle, magna cum laude. Jacob T. Llewellyn, magna cum laude. Robert Benjamin Perry, magna cum laude. Colin McKinley Shook. Bailey Tristan J. Stillman, cum laude. Pablo Joaquin Valenzuela, magna cum laude. Alexander Britt Wester. From the College of Engineering and Technology, Ali Mohammed A. Al-Ghamdi. Azam Salah Al-Shibl. Devon Isaiah Ashley. Cooper Lee Austin, summa cum laude. Sawyer James Awald. Glenn Christopher Beasley III. Brandon Eugene Byler, summa cum laude. George Patrick Bell II. Emmanuel Benitez, cum laude. William Tyler Benson. Jacob Michael Boyd, cum laude. Nathan Scott Capps. Robert Edmund Cosby, magna cum laude. Sean Kirk Chapman. Tristan Daniel Chapman, magna cum laude. Christian Lee Chavez. Clyde Mathis Church III, summa cum laude. Hunter Andrew Clark. Nicholas Guy Coe, magna cum laude. Neil Leon Craig III, magna cum laude. Jack Pendleton Crumpton. Paula Cristina Cruz. Todd Duncan Davidson. Mark Stephen Douglas. Austin Douglas Elliott. Jonathan Martin Farthing. Stephen Joyner Flood. Madeline Ashley Hainline, cum laude. Preston Alexander Helms. Scott Jeffrey Herrick, magna cum laude. Dylan Lee Hill. Tanner John Hollis, magna cum laude. Richard Lee Hoyle, summa cum laude. Mason Scott Janusik. Tristan Lucas Jones. Corey Michael Keels. Cole Edward Kozlowski, magna cum laude. Rustlin Cram, summa cum laude. David Kukaretz, magna cum laude. Daniel William LaGuire. Joshua Cameron Lewis. Dalton Matthew Little, cum laude. George Albert Lawson IV. Thomas Matthew Lowe. Shushanta Magar. Alexander William Marsh. Marcus Antonio McClooney II. Haley Amanda McConnell. Hunter Noah McCraw. Cameron Drake Mintz. Mauricio Mejia Moreno. Arthur J. Morgan. Marshall Lyndon Murphy. Ulysses W. Nunez. Taylor D. Parks, magna cum laude. Spencer Edwin Phillips, cum laude. Andrew Stephen Pyle. Luke Wiley Pope, summa cum laude. Charles Jacob Putnam. Timothy Samuel Rayburn. Zachary R. Ribelin. Joshua Ryan Roberts, cum laude. Zachary Roundtree, summa cum laude. Brent Montana Shepard, magna cum laude. Grant Stephen Simons. Drew Brookshire Singleton, summa cum laude. Wyatt Batten Skidmore. Alexander Raymond Spencer. Ethan C. Stiles. St. John Gerard Stringfellow. Jerome Martin Szyminski, cum laude. Stephen D. Tate. Drew Ramsey Turner. Dalton P. Vanstein. Joshua Ryland Wagoner. Grant Hunter White, cum laude. Abigail Lee Winters. Jonathan Carter Womack, cum laude. Justin Ryan Wright. Yang Ku Zong. Zachary Benjamin Zidman. From the Honors College, College of Health and Human Sciences, Eli Mohammed Ahmed, magna cum laude. Emily Edith Anzaldi, cum laude. Rochelle Lynn Baldwin, magna cum laude. Savannah Nicole Beer, magna cum laude. Molly Michael Bishop, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Burns, cum laude. Fisher Giles Davidson Charlton, magna cum laude. Joseph Walter Davis, magna cum laude. Natalie Meredith Donati. Lara Ann Drew, summa cum laude. Lindsay May Duggins, magna cum laude. Jordan Marcia Engel, magna cum laude. Emma Page Fisher, magna cum laude. Christine Elizabeth Garish, magna cum laude. Morgan Alexandra Hall. Emma Larkin Hand, magna cum laude. Katie Elizabeth Hockley, magna cum laude. Bailey Nicole Ruiz Hooper, cum laude. Jared Eli Horton, magna cum laude. Haley Nicole Hovis, magna cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Engel, cum laude. Adriana Nicole Kaler, magna cum laude. Kristen Elizabeth Marrow, magna cum laude. Logan Nicholas Marshall, magna cum laude. Kristen Elizabeth Miles, summa cum laude. Kinsey McDaniel Ortega, magna cum laude. Kara E. Osborne, summa cum laude. Ashley M. Parker, cum laude. Kayla Haley Porter, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Robbins, summa cum laude. Alyssa Hope Rossman, magna cum laude. Elise Michelle Blake Smith, cum laude. Devin Ashley Smith, cum laude. Jordan C. Thompson, summa cum laude. Haley Marie Truluck, magna cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Wilson, summa cum laude. Caitlin Christina Wooten, magna cum laude. Mariah Alyssa Humans, magna cum laude. From the College of Health and Human Sciences, Carla Paola Magana Almanza, magna cum laude. Mohammed Ali Al-Karni, cum laude. Gabrielle Christiana Artisan. Tamara Roxanne Atkins, summa cum laude. Leah Rachel Maluti Bangonen. Nayeli Yareth Barahaz, summa cum laude. Chelsea Brianna Barber, magna cum laude. Justin Thomas Barlow. Anne Rebecca Bartholomew, cum laude. Madison Nicole Bates. Tiffany Lee Beal. Caitlin Ann Beaver. Nicholas Scott Biter. Rutha Gale Bell, summa cum laude. Amanda Wilson Bezo. Salem McGlamory Blair. Courtney Elizabeth Blanchard. Kevin Jose Blanco. Jacob Aaron Blanton, cum laude. Melanie Lee Bowles. Jacob Allen Booth, cum laude. Tara Elizabeth Borsch, summa cum laude. Darian Elizabeth Brady. Leah McNeely Bridges, summa cum laude. Ashley Carlin Brown, cum laude. Brooke M. Brown. Mackenzie K. Brown. Hannah Claire Bruce. Callie Reed Buckner. Haley Nicole Byers, cum laude. London Skylar Campbell, cum laude. Riley Lee Carter, cum laude. McKenna Catherine Clark, cum laude. Kaylee Erin Clark. Mary Beth Cloninger. Morgan Ryan Coker. Maria Belen Colmot. Mary Caitlin Cook. Mallory Woodruff Korn, magna cum laude. Shannon Elizabeth Craver. Deborah Jean Cumby, magna cum laude. Blair Elizabeth Dahl. Alicia Marie Davis, summa cum laude. Philip Gregory Dills, magna cum laude. Mercedes Lynn Donovan. Emily Catherine Dover. Catherine Smith Doyle. Aaron McCord Duckett, summa cum laude. Beth Ann Durr, summa cum laude. Dustin Matthew Earnhardt. Delaney Tilson Fanning. Amber Nicole Ferguson, magna cum laude. Megan Liana Faust. Isabel Francisco, summa cum laude. Madison Amanda Freeman, cum laude. Connor James Fritz, magna cum laude. Holly Ann Louise Frock, magna cum laude. J.C. Connor Fry. Brandon Taylor Gambill, magna cum laude. Kathy McLean Gant. Brittany Noel Gardenier. Andrew Darrell Gar. Devon Alexander Garrigues. Basil Abdullah Ghazwani, magna cum laude. Leah Caitlin Gibson, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Gillett, cum laude. Crystal Collins Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Michaela Jade Gossett. Samantha Peterson Gossett, magna cum laude. Cameron Lee Green, summa cum laude. Dorothy Elizabeth Goot. Maya Deshawn Hall. Sydney Rihanna Handy. Megan Nicole Hadiskevich. Meredith Lupton Harris. Lauren Elizabeth Hartbarger, magna cum laude. Allison Danielle Hartso, cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Hatton. Erin Elizabeth Helton. Michaela Page Hennessy, cum laude. Melissa Mary Hermans. Jennifer Argentina Herrera. Carly Rochelle Hickman. Mackenzie Page Higdon. Allison Reeves Hickson, magna cum laude. Andrew William Hospodor, magna cum laude. Christopher Anthony Joseph Hughes II. Landon Leanne James. Tristan Woodall Johnson. Brianna Sade Jones, cum laude. Jada Ray Jones, magna cum laude. Kayla Renee Jones. Abdullah Hashem Kabi, magna cum laude. Miles Kelly Kimball. Mary Catherine King. Donna Yakubsovna Kuprain, summa cum laude. Trevor Reeve Lahamadou. Amber Nicole Lakin, cum laude. Audrey Brenna Lakin, cum laude. Shayna Sky Lambert, magna cum laude. Liliana Nicole Law. Erin Ashley Lindsay. Brianna Lynn Lippard. Noel Lopez. Alyssa Cian Luna. Haley Grace Lyerly. William Joseph Lynch, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Macheski, summa cum laude. Ariel Arlene Malfris, cum laude. Crystal Martinez. Catherine Elisabeth Martinez, cum laude. Megan Ann Massatelli. Kristen Nicole Matthews, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Matthews, cum laude. Deborah Ann McDaniel, summa cum laude. Jared S. Moore. Elizabeth A. Morris, cum laude. Amanda Lee Morrison, cum laude. Stephanie M. Muncie, cum laude. Madeline Lucille Niederman. Rachel Jane Norwood. Jacob Ronald O'Neill, cum laude. Brianna Michelle Orr. Kinsley Faith Orr. Alina Jennifer Osascalo. Colby Leon Payne, magna cum laude. Angel J. Park. Mandy Ann Pearson. Heather Ann Penland, magna cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Pileski. Jody Ray Poor, summa cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Porter, magna cum laude. Patricia Ann Raid. Vanessa Carini Ramirez. Brenda Cassandra Ramirez Gudino, cum laude. Kaylee Jenna Rapp. Emily Lauren Revis. Reeve Keller Rinesborough, cum laude. Rachel Nicole Revis, magna cum laude. Aaron Lee Reynolds. Rachel Whitney Rame. Thomas Michael Rahm. Faith Nicole Rice. Savannah Blair Robbins, cum laude. Alyssa Louise Robinson, summa cum laude. Lisa Michelle Robles, summa cum laude. Shannon Patricia Goodman Rock. Dylan Thomas Ronayne, magna cum laude. Veronica Sanchez, cum laude. Katie Lynn Sapp, cum laude. Marissa Lorenzo Scott, cum laude. Jennifer Quinn Sheely, magna cum laude. Lauren Denise Simmons. Taylor Ray Simon, cum laude. Julia Christine Sims. Hannah Whitley Sink, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Slingerland, magna cum laude. Faith Catherine Smith, cum laude. Jessica Kaylin Speed. Kayla Danae Spinks. Amanda Lee Stafford, magna cum laude. Serena Janine Stevens, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Rain Steyerwalt, magna cum laude. Dylan Carson Struber. Rachel Marie Strong, magna cum laude. Emily Page Stiles. Charity Sonoya Elise Suber. Richard Edward Taylor. Michael Terry Jr. Kayla Christina Thomas, summa cum laude. Dakota James Thompson. Rachel G. Shen Telkis. Jessica Lauren Tollefson. Sarah Beth Allen Verhaeg, magna cum laude. Amelia Morgan Wall, magna cum laude. Brittany Michelle Williams, magna cum laude. Kelsey Parker Williams, summa cum laude. Kylie Ashton Williford. Jennifer Song. Lily Autry Zentmeyer, magna cum laude. Osama Hussein Zain, magna cum laude.
All candidates for degrees have now been presented.
Now, graduates, please rise. You may now move your tassel to the left to signify the earning of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations. You may now be seated. You are now alumni of Western Carolina University, and I thus introduce Mr. Ed Holland, President of the Alumni Association, to greet you as the new alumni colleagues.
Well done, class of 2019. Well done. And good afternoon, Catamount family. My name is Ed Holland, and I'm the WCU Alumni Association President. It is truly my pleasure to congratulate you on your accomplishments and welcome you to the ranks of Western Carolina University alumni. I remind you today that you make a very meaningful transition. Up until now, it's been the university's role to fill you with knowledge, to give you the skills necessary to pursue your future. You leave here today with a new role as alum, to represent WCU, to your friends, your family, your employers, colleagues, and to all of those who you will come to know in the years ahead. You've made many memories here to last a lifetime, but I encourage you not to let this be the end of your Catamount journey. Stay connected and involved with WCU. Participate in alumni events to keep your network strong and make new connections. Take advantage of the services that remain available to you through the Center for Career and Professional Development. Return to WCU to share your experiences with future generations of Catamount graduates, and make WCU a philanthropic priority as your financial contributions can make a difference in the lives of students who follow in your footsteps. And most of all, remain a part of what makes this place so special, the community. Each year I find new inspiration in the faces of our WCU graduates, and the future is bright for the class of 2019. I look forward to serving you as Alumni Association President and hearing about all the wonderful things you will do. I thank you, and at this time, I return the program back over to Interim Chancellor Morrison Shetler.
Before we conclude, let me acknowledge some special individuals who are part of our ceremony today. First, I salute all members of our graduating class who are veterans, active duty, Guard, and Reserve members. Western Carolina University takes great pride in being a military-friendly university, and we are so very proud of you. Would those students please stand so we may express our appreciation for your service? Thank you. Next, let me recognize the families of our graduates. Would the parents or guardians of our graduates please stand? Will the spouses and children of our graduates please stand? Will the grandparents and other family members of our graduates please stand? And will the special friends of our graduates please stand? And while you're standing, it's my pleasure to invite our graduates to stand and show your appreciation for the love and support and commitment of your future. Thank you. You may be seated. This is the exercise part of the graduation, so that you're all healthy when you leave here. A ceremony like this does not just happen. Please join me in thanking the army of staff colleagues from every part of campus who had a part in making this ceremony a very special occasion for all of us. Thank you. At the conclusion of this ceremony, we invite all graduates and their families and friends to briefly greet the faculty and deans from their college in the designated area on the concourse. Please see the last page of your program for the college locations. Thank you to all of you who have joined us today to share this momentous occasion in the life of our university. Please now rise as we sing the Alma Mater, led by Ms. Kaylee Almond, and remain standing for the recessional. And following the recessional, the ceremony will be concluded. Again, congratulations, graduates.